Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I'm here with Risa Binder.
Hello.
How are you, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. It's the last day of CMA Fest.
I know. What? That went quickly.
I know, it went really fast. The first day felt like forever, though, didn't it? I mean, it was a long day for everybody, I think.
I think as artists, we anticipate it for the whole year. So when it's here, I was just excited, honestly.
No, that's great. I think for me, the reason why it felt so long, too, is because, you're getting used to the new schedules, the new layouts,
Yes.
fanfare acts, all the employees, the new hires. Everybody's trying to figure out how to handle it. And then the traffic, and then the predators. And it's just, oh my God, the predators. We have a game tonight. Oh my gosh. Boys better come back. Got to come back. But no, everybody's super excited, but that whole anticipation of not knowing where to go. So by day 2, everybody's kind of got their schedules in line. They know where they're going. They know what they're doing. It's great. But let's talk about you and your music. You've got an amazing voice.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. When did you discover you had that? Because
Oh my gosh, I joke. Okay, I started writing songs about boys I had crushes on, and I would play them on the piano in my living room, and my parents would be like, "Who's that about?" And I'm like, "I can't tell you." Basically, so that's kind of when it started. Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I used to write stuff all the time, like poems and everything like that. But yeah, I always told my mom and dad who my crushes were because it drove them nuts, and I loved it. I loved being that kid that was like, "Yes, I like a boy, Mom, and I'm going to use his name all the time." And she still remembers my very first crush, and she'll talk about it from time to time. Do your parents do that too?
Yes, that's love. That's what parents do.
Yeah.
I think. For sure.
Do they love bringing up those moments like during the most awkward times too? You're like,
Yeah,
"Oh God, please don't do that right now."
My parents were just here for the show I had yesterday, the day before, and so they always bring up when they meet new people. They're like, "When she fell down," or "When these things happen," and you're like, "Great!" They like telling those stories.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know it's payback for me though. If my mom ever gets an opportunity, I know it's just her payback because I was a little hellion, man, and to this day, like my dad and I, we love to make her crazy.
I love that.
I don't know why, but we just do. So do you and your parents have like a really good relationship? Are they great supporters for you in your career?
They are. They're awesome supporters. And, they came to Nashville. This may be the 3rd time they've been since I moved here. So to see them out in the audience was just really emotional.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And the fans, aren't the fans great?
They are the best. And you know what? I started performing at CMA Fest, I think 2 years ago, and the same people come back every year. Someone had a picture of me from like 3 years ago. Sign it, and you're like, what? And so it's just they're very loyal, and awesome. So.
And they are, and it's just incredible. And and for everybody, we were just in the Xfinity booth, and there was a girl who had I'm not going to just say who it was or anything, but the artist that we were there to see, she had a shirt on that had like so many pictures of her and this artist. And it was in 6 years, I've been to 188 shows. And then when the artist saw her wearing that, it was a magical moment that we caught on film. It was great.
That's why we do this. There's a guy, when I moved here, he's been to every single one of my shows. And to see him, I saw him 2 days ago at another friend's show, and he's like, "You know what, I'll try to get to you. There's so many shows." And then there he was. That's why we do this. That is why we do this, for the people that just love it. And I'm not alone in that. I know that all artists feel that way.
Absolutely. and that's what we love to capture here at the magazine, because those magical moments at CMA Fest, it's unlike anything anywhere else. I mean, we've all been to concerts where there's meet and greets, but this festival brings so many people out. They're so happy. They meet people. They stay in touch. The following CMA Fest, they reunite. The artists get to reunite with one another, and they, you know what I mean? And then you have artists, new and up and coming, that get to meet somebody who's been like an inspiration to them.
Yes.
And that's great. Have you had any of those moments while you've been here where you've been able to actually connect with someone who's inspired you?
Yes, it's funny because I don't usually get starstruck, but I have shared the room or been in the room with Martina McBride, and I have to tell you, like,
love her.
I think from afar I might have mouthed "I love you" or something, because I was just really too scared to kind of go up to her. But hopefully next year that'll be different.
You know what? She is the sweetest, nicest person ever. And I met her when I was in high school at Walmart, of all places. Walmart used to do a thing where they would bring artists in and they would do meet and greets, and it was amazing.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Her eyes are so captivating.
They're crystal. They're like crystal. Yeah.
And seeing them in person is just, oh my, but she's so sweet and so nice to everybody. You should have said
She
something.
is. Okay, next time. Next
time you got to do it because she's not going to bite you.
That's true.
All right. And just like I know she's inspired you, you know, you have inspired others too. And you got to think about it. Would you want a fan to come up to you and talk to you and say, hey, you've inspired me?
Well, yes. After the show I just did, there were like 7 girls from Canada who kind of rushed up to the stage and told me what I meant to them, and I cried. So I know how it feels, definitely.
Right? So Martina would have loved to hear from you, right? So you got to think about it that way too. I mean, it's a full circle. The artists want that too. Just like how it meant to you when your fans did that. That would mean for a ton to her too. I just know. I'm speaking for you, Martina, because I know you're a sweetheart, and I know that you would tell her the same thing. But is there anything else you want to tell your fans, busy girl, before you got to go?
Yes, I have a new single out called U-Haul, and it's basically a party vibe breakup song. We made a video that's coming out soon, and you can find it on all digital media. We're hitting the road today for our first radio tour, and we'll be on tour for a while. So hopefully I'll come and sing it in your hometown. But you can find me online at Risa, R-I-S-A, Stuff, Risa Stuff.
Awesome. You heard her. Check her out. And don't forget to call the radio stations and request U-Haul by Risa Binder. Until next time, guys, stay tuned.